Let's try again. Big cut. Cutting in deep. When you're playing football, you cut left, you cut right. That's like a right sweep or left sweep. It's a football play. Here's someone's yard. You're walking down the corner. You turn here. If you want to take a shortcut, you cut across the lawn. So, cutting, grabbing, catching, enter deeper. You have to adjust your distance a lot in Aikido. You have to enter deeply with your footwork, but you're doing an arm motion called cutting. So here's some target. Swipe, I cut it. I nicked it. If I step in deeper and I cut, I'm cutting deeper. Cutting deep can be shallow cut, deep cut, but here's my foot, shallow cut, deep cut. So it's like an umbrella term. With a straight attack like this, the arm is already straight, and it's you can easily hyperextend it. You go to Ura, you get this, turn like this. He has a knife. So however you want to handle it. I would break his arm, then break his wrist. I would disarm him this way. Slice. Circular attacks are a little bit harder. I would comes up and slice at your throat. I'll probably block, come here. If I could, go to Mote. But if I could, so Shionagi, block, step forward, pivot, take down. I would throw him violently. As I get better at Aikido, I start with very violent throws and try to make it the most lethal as possible so that I feel safe and confident. As my skill builds and I'm better practiced and I get better feel for it, I move away from lethality to just beating him up. Then I move away from just beating him up to just like holding his head down or something. It's a skill issue. It's a skill question. Aikido isn't start from peace and not hurt the guy. It's kill him, then de-escalate and just beat him up, then de-escalate and you're like a professional, like a cop, and like you can't hit the guy or something, or you're like some type of saint. The 4 phases of judo apply to Aikido. The first is Ayo, where you're learning the techniques and trying to memorize the pattern. The second one is Awaze, where you have awareness. You know the patterns, but you're just going through the motions. You can't use it in a real fight. You don't really comprehend. You get it, but you don't have the skill. So you do comprehend, but your skill level isn't there yet. Jitsu is where you have the skill and you can win fights. Do is the 4th level that's controversial. Aikido, it means like you win all the fights and the guy isn't hurt. So that's an aspiration to strive for. A mountain to climb that's very elusive. You must have Jitsu. Some people say Do does not exist. It does and it doesn't. A very weak person attacks me, they're out of their mind. I can use Do. Someone bigger and stronger and very dangerous, I would have to use Jitsu. You start with Jitsu and you aspire to Do. Maybe you reach it, maybe you don't.